Hello and welcome to another episode of Borg Tries to Fix It. So this time we're going to be taking it easy since I hurt my back. I'm doing something pretty simple. So I was on eBay and I saw these. They're from a later model Cutlass, but the cool thing is they have the Oldsmobile lettering on them, which is really cool. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to probably clean them up, sandblast them, paint them, and get them on the car. I think those are going to look cool. So let's get started. Let's see how this works out. Okay, so we've been sandblasted and we are ready for some paint. I'll just show you. Sandblasted the inside too, just to get it all clean. Same over here. Not perfect, but you know what? Not bad at all. So let's get you set up on a tripod and let's do some painting. Okay, so before we get started, this is what we're going to be using. It's the Duplicolor primer, and this is the same color we painted the engine. Anybody who uses this, primer goes on great. The engine goes on a little runny, so very, very, very light coats with this. Alright, the other thing I want to talk about is this is really cool. So I bought a big container of wax and grease remover and just filled this with that and used that for cleaning that. This was like, I don't know, 30 or 40 bucks for 2 of these on Amazon. I got them on sale. They're really cool and they save you money in the long run because you just fill them. You just use your compressor to put the air in them and pressurize them, and they work pretty good. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get started to paint. Okay, this is after 3 coats of primer. These aren't perfect. There's a couple of dings and scratches and things that are going to show through the paint. But there's so much stuff that goes onto the front of the engine, you know, AC compressor, alternator. I think you'll hardly even notice. So, they look pretty good. Alright, so let's put some gold on there. Okay, they're done. Came out pretty well. Very few drips. They look pretty good. You're hardly going to notice any of the problems once we get them on the car and they have all the accessories hooked to them. Overall, not too bad. Yeah. Look forward to seeing you on the car. Okay, let's get the new valve covers on here. Okay, they are on. I did torque them to 8 pounds like the book says. Chances are good. For some reason or another, they're going to have to come back off. But I am very pleased with that. Very cool. Yep. So, we do have a little dent here, but what's going to happen is the distributor is going to be right there, and the cords are going to come right over here, so you'll hardly even see it. All right. Now, I think I'm going to put the alternator here, and we'll put our compressor over there, and then we'll have kind of this whole front section of the engine buttoned down. So let me put you back on the stand and let's do that. Okay, let's start putting the front stuff on there. I'm putting in the number 1 spark plug first because the whole bracket system for the alternator on this side covers over it. Okay, sometimes you just gotta turn the camera off and take care of business. The alternator is on. Let's just say it took some persuading to get it between these two, this bracket here. That's all I'm going to say about that. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about how long it took. It's on. And as far as I'm concerned, if it ever needs to come off, the bracket's got to come with it, because they are one now. There is still some movement, and I can tighten it and adjust it when I go to put the belts on, but for now, it's there. Looks good. Looks like it's all lined up. So we should be good to go on that. Okay, changed my mind. Because with the fuel pump here, this bracket is going to make it really tough to get the hoses onto here. So I think it's better if we just hold off on that until we can get the hoses on here. And yeah, so be a hose there, then that's the return, and then that's out to the carburetor when we get one. So anyway, let me show you the close-up of the alternator. That's in. All right, I mean, considering that's pretty good. So anyway, let's end it there. So thanks for watching. I know it was a pretty simple thing, but you know, with my back hurting, you know, we didn't want to do too much, something little, get something done just so we have some forward progress. Still got a lot to do, a lot more to come. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.